Welcome in to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, the site of this Week 12 edition of the SFL on YouTube. I am Chris Curtis. I'm along with T-Roy Gaines. And T-Roy, Denver, they walk into Vancouver. They need a win to lock themselves into the 1 seed in the playoffs.
Yes, sir, and Vancouver would like nothing more to stop them here and play spoiler, especially after 2 weeks ago they lost to them just by under 20 points, under 30 points. We'll see if Vancouver can play spoiler tonight and get the upset over the potentially #1 top seed Denver Nightwings.
Yeah, this is a big game for Denver. They win and they lock in the 1 seed. They lose and they fall all the way down to #4. So it is absolutely crucial for them to get the win because of tie breaks. They would be 8-3 and they would fall down quite a bit. Kickoff is going to be in just a moment here as we get things going. Denver 9-2. They're coming off a 26-0 win over Indianapolis, who is playing right now. Vancouver, they are 4-7, eliminated from playoff contention. Their loss to London last week sealed their fate. And as they look to play spoiler against a Western Conference rival, and I know Andy Hamilton would love to stick it to Jeremy Vega and knock his seating down a bit.
Yeah, and he's known to get his team ready to pull out some weird upsets, games that we thought that the other team would win, but Andy manages to rally his team to do it. We'll see if he can do it today.
Big game. Just on the other side. Should be a lot of fun going forward. It is going to be the Legion who get the football first, and we will have Vancouver with the football, Denver kicking it away. Tom Pepper going to get first crack at the football. And we are going to be underway. This ball's caught at the 20, the 25 to the 30. And that is a couple of really good spin moves to get them that far. And actually, I was wrong. Denver gets first crack at the football. They Legion wearing some misleading uniform colors, but that's fine. So Denver gets the football first. So instead, we get to see Josh Miller with the football on this first drive.
Let's see if he can get his team started right away.
Jared McChesney is in the backfield. Miller, the southpaw, looks to throw. Plenty of time. Right side, that's caught. And that's a good juke move to stop a tackle, get it to the 42-yard line. And that is a real good start for the Denver Nightwings. It is going to go to Logan Keel, his first grab.
And Logan Keel's already matched his number from last week. Here's a strange fact. He had 1 reception in each of his last 2 games. He already matched that today. We'll see if he's going to get the ball more, however.
McChesney's in the backfield. Vancouver sends 3 to the outside to McChesney. He's going to try to move around to the outside, and he'll get crushed just past the line of scrimmage after a 1-yard gain.
And let's talk about Josh Miller. He only needs 46 yards passing to reach 6,600 yards as a quarterback for his career. That's most likely should happen today.
Yeah, no reason it shouldn't. McChesney gets the handoff. It'll be a 3rd and 6 after a 2-yard gain. Good work from him. Make it 3rd and somewhat manageable as Vancouver will send the line to go get him. Levant Irvine, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Great tackle by Levant, and it's very important for Vancouver to stop Denver here, stop them on their tracks, and get off to a good start. We'll see if the defense can step up.
In the gun is Miller. We'll get to the rosters here in a bit as well. I haven't talked much about them. 5 wide for Miller. Southpaw looks to throw. Right side. That is a drop ball. Nearly getting it in. It was Logan Keel, but he was not able to bring it down. Good coverage by Vancouver, and Denver will punt on their first drive.
And that was a great job by Jimmy Ligon, able to dislodge the ball there and help stop the Nightwings from even getting into field goal range. And we'll see if the special teams of Vancouver and Chris Braun can give their team a good start in field position.
Chris Braun, of course, the kick returner for Vancouver. Kick happening just in a second, nearly blocked. That was close. It'll get all the way down to the 15-yard line, and a huge hit. Knocks some chicklets loose as well, but that'll bring Vancouver out onto the field. And Troy, let's talk a little bit about Tom Pepper. He had an okay season working for him. 27 touchdowns, 23 interceptions, a 73% completion. He's not doing terrible for a team that is currently out of the playoff scenarios. They just had some things go wrong sequentially, and it kind of stopped their draft stock or their playoff stock pretty quickly.
Yes, it did. The O-line is going to have to help help Tom Pepper here as they get started.
That's going to be to the outside. It's Ivan Sanchez with some room to run, and he'll get all the way out to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Vancouver as they get it out to the 33.
Yeah, that was a nice swing pass to Ivan Sanchez, who only needs 6 more receptions to reach 200 for a career receptions as a running back, which is very impressive as a running back. 200 receptions? We'll see if it happens.
We'll go over rosters for them in just a second here. 1st down from the 33. Offset I formation. Denver looking to send some extra help, and they will, to run blitz, but Ivan Sanchez doesn't care. He's going to get 5 yards anyway. Looking at the rest of the offensive roster for Vancouver, Tom Pepper and Ivan Sanchez we've already seen. Chris Braun, who took back the punt. Brett Killian and Mickey Martino, your other wide receivers as well. We'll talk about the Denver defense in just a second after this 2nd and 5 play. As you take a look there at Tom Pepper. Pepper 28 for 43 last week, 350 through the air, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That was in the loss to London. This will be a handoff for Sanchez, but he's not going to go very far. Let's talk about the Denver defense real quick, Troy. You've got Bailey Baca as the defensive tackle, Mike Sawchuk, Matthew Lee in your linebacker and cornerbacks, B.J. Armstrong, the under quarterback, Nicholas Warner and Martin McCree going to be your safety tandem, and then Kramer Jackson, the kicker, for Denver on the special teams. Split backs for Pepper. Looking to throw left, caught, and that's going to get towards the sideline, but not far enough. 4th and 2. Good closing speed by the Nightwings defense to keep them away from the 1st down marker.
And great job by the Nightwings themselves on defense to be able to respond to their offense struggling on the 1st drive. We'll see if their special teams and Steven Vega, the kick returner, can give the Nightwings good field position after this punt.
Punt upcoming. It's a decent kick, end over end. Get it out to the 25. Caught there by Steven Vega, and he will take it to the 29 and no farther. Already a drive apiece for each team. Not much doing either way on 2 3 and outs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Denver at the 29-yard line.
Now, I look forward to seeing Denver giving McChesney the ball more on this drive. He already has over 1,600 yards rushing for the season. He only needed 17 to get 1,700 yards.
McChesney about ready underneath. That's a play action thrown from Miller. That's a catch over the right side. That's a real good play. Nice design on that for the Nightwings. And that is going to be a 1st and 10 after a real nice design.
Yeah, and Denver is one of the few teams that I see in this league that uses their fullback as a receiver a lot. Not only Denver, I believe we have Alaska as well, who does a great job using their fullback as a receiver.
In the gun is Miller looking to throw. Plenty of time over the middle. That's tipped and nearly intercepted. Nice hands to keep that one towards the ground. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And great job by Wallace with the pat down there. Maybe he could have put 2 hands up and made the pick, but hey, at least Denver stops. Actually, Vancouver did a good job making sure that that pass was not completed. We'll see what they do here on 2nd and 10.
Handoff. And that's to the left. Broken tackle, but he cannot break 7 tackles. It'll be 3rd and 9. Only a 1-yard gain for McChesney. Frank Champion, the veteran, gets in and makes the stop happen. 3rd and 9 for the Nightwings.
And with that tackle, he's inches closer to his 300th career tackle. Great job by Frank Champion there, and the rest of the Legion is going to need, you're going to need at least 2 or 3 people to stop McChesney. He's a great back.
Question, Champion should be 8 shy of 300 now, right?
Yes, now 8.
Okay, good. Chance for Miller on 3rd down, going long left side. That's caught, and he's going to have it towards the sideline. What a grab. Giacomo Jones with a real good grab is going to take it all the way down inside the 35 of Vancouver.
Nice dot by Josh Miller, but great job by JJ. Giacomo Jones able to climb the ladder and make that catch and help give help give Denver. Yeah, these uniforms are confusing. Give Denver closer to the red zone.
3 in the backfield. One of them is going to be McChesney. He's going to get the ball on first down, get it to the outside, try to cut the corner. He will, down to the 15-yard line, and he will get tackled there, 1st and 10, as they're inside the red zone for the first time this evening.
And with that carry, McChesney's now over 1,700 yards rushing this season. A complete contrast from last season. We only had 967 yards rushing. Definitely Player of the Year nominee in number 32 for Denver.
Single back formation, it's McChesney. 3 at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top on the wide receivers, 4 on the defensive line, 6 in the box total for Vancouver. It'll be play action. Second time they've run that tonight, and that is a ball over the middle of McChesney that they can't hang on to. That was close, but it is indeed a 2nd and 10.
Now, believe it or not, Steven Vega was very good as a slot receiver last week. This is the first time I seen him drop the pass in about 2 games. This is the 3rd game calling Denver this season. He's usually the reliable receiver.
Chesney's going to get the call here on 2nd down. Tries to cut the corner again. He's going to get lit up just past the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of 2. But Vancouver was not having any of that. Real good play. I believe that's Mark Lopez who came up to make the hit.
Yeah, great job by Lopez right there. He now has reached 120 career tackles after that play. We'll see if Denver can stop him and force a field goal attempt.
3rd and 8. The 13. It'd be a chip shot from here. May not matter. Through the middle. Is he at the first down? It's 4th and inches. And decision time here for the Nightwings as they think about taking the lead either way. And we'll see where they decide to go. Kramer Jackman ready to kick this ball if they decide to do that, but it doesn't look like they are taking him onto the field just yet. Miller is on the field for this 4th and inches. Do they snap the ball? That's going to be the main question. They're at the 5-yard line. It'd be 1st and goal if they do get a first down. Still 8 on the play clock. It may not be for them to run a play. They may try to draw the defense here, and indeed they will call a timeout. So look for Kramer Jackman to come out and attempt this chip shot. Should be a 22-yard attempt. Kramer Jackman and Ashley Finch, for one kicker for each side, they're both perfect this season, Troy, which is difficult to do in this day and age of kickers.
Yes, it is, and that's why they are both reliable for their respective teams. Very valuable weapons. You see them on the field, is usually guaranteed points.
Yeah, get ready for the jinx, right?
Yeah, I know.
On the left hash. Yeah, if they miss this, the jinx is real. That's just kind of how it goes. 22-yard chip shot for Jackman. Snaps good, holds good, kick is up and on the way, and it is through from 22. Denver going to take the lead 3-0 in a must-win game for them, which is hard to say being as they're 9-2, but and for those that are joining us late, this is a pivotal game for them to try to lock up the 1 seed. If they lose this, they have a chance to fall all the way down to the 4 seed, depending on Monday night's results. This could be a major catastrophe because that would really help not let them control their own fate in the playoffs.
And right now, Denver's defense is doing a good job. Sorry, Vancouver's defense is doing a good job stopping Denver right here as we see Chris Braun.
Braun going to get all the way down to the 26-yard line, and he will be stopped there. Let's bring back out Tom Pepper onto the field for his 2nd drive as the Nightwings get points, and Pepper looks to retaliate with a salvo of his own. If you guys are just joining us, welcome in to Canada Field. Chris Curtis, Troy Gaines, along with you. The SFL Blitz live on Twitch right now, covering all of the playoff scenarios for all of the games going live at this particular moment in time. It is a Sunday night. We got football everywhere across the country. That's over the middle, and that's a catch. 1st and 10 for Vancouver. And that is a nice one for Brett Killian, who brings that one in, and it's 1st down.
And this combination can potentially be a record-breaking combination. Tom Pepper only needed 27 yards for 12,000 career passing. He's very close to there. And then Brett Killian himself need 89 yards for 4,900 for his career. So these two look like they're ready to make some milestones tonight, Chris.
Yeah, it's a night of milestones, hopefully, for everybody on this field. Somewhere down the line, Pepper has it in the gun. Looks to throw, puts it over the middle. That's a grab on the crossing pattern, and another good one as a first down comes from this as well for Brett Killian. 2 catches on 2 plays.
And now he's even closer, but we need to congratulate Tom Pepper because that should put him over 12,000 yards as a quarterback, career passing. A great career for Mr. Tom Pepper.
Yeah, the one thing he has not done is get to the SFL championship game, which he won't this year, but could possibly. I know they have some things working in Vancouver. So this is not by any stretch the last song of the Vancouver Legion. You know Andy's going to work hard to try to get his guy there. That's good stuff.
Yes. Agreed. But this was one of the passes that Sanchez should have dropped. He made the catch, though, so he's inches closer for 200. He only needs 5 now. 5 more receptions to get to 200.
2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss on the last play. They're at the 43-yard line. Pepper to throw. Long drop back. Looks to wing it over the middle. Does so. Caught. 10-5. That is a Vancouver touchdown. And you saw that coming from the start of that play. What a bomb over the middle for Mickey Martino.
He was wide open. He beat everybody. The Denver defense was more focused on other receivers, and Mickey Martino was able to run right by him wide open. Warner just bit on something that he shouldn't have. And guess what? Mickey Martino, he's over 2,000 yards receiving for his career, and he's now over 1,100 yards receiving this season just because of that catch there.
What a grab by Mickey Martino, and a long one to answer the field goal as the Legion are going to take the lead. And Denver faithful sweating a little bit here in the first quarter. Ashley Finch attempts the extra point. That kick is up and on the way, and it is through. Put 7 on the board for Vancouver as they get the long touchdown. A 37-yard touchdown pass from Tom Pepper, the veteran quarterback. That is actually 47 yards, I should say. Math is a little bit off today, but that's fine. And kick is going to go to Steven Vega, who's ready to return this and get Josh Miller back out on the field. Kick is up, and it's a hard one. This is going to get it back to the 7-yard line. Vega will grab it there to the 20, 25, to the 27-yard line, and that is where he will be stopped. Miller, chance to retaliate. Let's get the Nightwings offense back out onto the field. We'll see what they can do.
Yeah, I know it's probably cold here in Vancouver, but Denver's offense has been cold so far. We'll see if they can heat up and catch fire like my broadcast partner, Damon, normally says.
Sorry, I can't do it, Damon. It's not possible. Damon is one of a kind, no doubt about that one. Single back formation, handoff. McChesney is going to get 5 yards, maybe a couple more to the, 5 yards indeed, down to the 31-yard line as they inch farther. That's one thing these teams have done fairly well so far. With the exception of that last drive from Vancouver, they're getting the running backs involved, which is something as a core football guy, I like the run game, and it's enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, same here, especially since I am a running back. I love to see the running backs get involved any way possible.
Single back formation for McChesney. He'll get the ball right side and try to cut the corner, but the linebacking core and the defensive line steps on him. Can't get him any farther than that. 3rd and 8 after a loss of a couple.
And that was a great tackle, a great penetration by the Vancouver Legion. Ghost Schultz made that tackle. That is his 53rd tackle this season, helping Vancouver making this a 3rd and long for Denver.
3rd and long indeed. Miller to throw, going to try to get there. The dive, and he's 4th and inches. Last time the Nightwings were 4th and inches, they went for it, or they did not go for it. They kicked the field goal. That's one over the middle, but it's not going to be far enough. It looks like they are going to bring out the punter, if I saw that right. And the Nightwings will punt and get Chris Braun the football to try to get this as a return.
Yeah, great job by the Vancouver defense stepping up to the challenge.
Kick is from the left foot, and it is going to go all the way down to the 28. Caught there, get him back to the 30-yard line and no farther. Tom Pepper back out on the field in his own territory, has a chance to extend this lead. We'll see if he can do it. 1st and 10 Vancouver as we play almost done with the first quarter already. This game moving very quickly so far, Troy.
Yes, it has, and great job by Vancouver stepping up to the plate. Remember, this is the second meeting this season. They lost 63-38 to Denver. They definitely want to play spoil. We'll see if they can continue this hot streak.
At the top, handoff on Sanchez will get 3 yards and get to the 33 and no farther than that.
And he was coming into today's game with only 200 carries, which is very low for a running back entering week 13. This will be their 12th game of the season. We'll see if they're going to get more involved as a running back or receiver out of the backfield.
Single back formation for Vancouver. Looks to throw. Pepper, right side, tipped and incomplete. It'll fall to the turf harmlessly. 3rd and 7. Remains 7-3 Vancouver, as it'll be 3rd and long for the Legion as they try to extend this lead.
Well, good pat down, but Matthew Lee's going to regret that he may not pick that off if Vancouver converts this first down. We'll see if the Nightwings defense can stop him here and get good field position on the next play.
Looking to throw. Pepper to the outside. That is caught, but not far enough. 4th and 4. The feet are in bounds. Brett Killian can't get it to the first down marker, and the Legion will punt it away.
Yeah, nice toe drag swag, but the problem with that route is he didn't go beyond the first down marker. And unfortunately for Vancouver, they're going to have to punt. We'll see if Steven Vega can help his team out with a good return here.
And this will be a punt that will be eventually the last play of the first quarter. Tackle getting made right there at the 31-yard line. It is 7-3 Vancouver. First quarter is done from Canada Field, a game the Denver Nightwings want and some would say need as we play. It's the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music.
And Chris was also on the line, not only the #1 spot, but also home field for out. Yes. I'm sure Denver wants that.
It's not quite anything. There's not anything quite like playing in the altitude of Denver, Colorado. Something they definitely want to enforce on their opponents. This will be a run through the middle from left to right across your dial. It's a 2-yard gain for Jared McChesney. That's going to be his 8th carry.
And right now, I'm very impressed with the Vancouver Legion's defense. They've been doing a great job bottling McChesney, making sure he doesn't bust his usual 10-plus yard runs that we're known for him to do this season.
3 in the backfield for Miller. Handoff McChesney trying to bust the left side. He'll break a tackle. Going to try to break a second one. He will. He has some more room for 1. Try to break 3 and 4 tackles, and he'll get taken down inside of Legion territory to the 48-yard line. What a run from that man right there.
And here's the replay. Great job. You knew it was a run right from the get-go based off of that formation. And he was able to break that first tackle from Levant Irvine, unfortunately for him. And then McChesney was able to bounce it outside for a huge gain. He's now over 2,700 career rushing yards after that play. You need more than one person to stop this guy.
No doubt. No doubt. Hard to do. Handoff. Nope. Play action. 3rd play action of the game so far. That's gone to the 15, 10, to the 5, and he's taken down at the 4. Nearly got to the end zone. What a play over the middle. Could not quite finish it off, but a great looking play design, as that is going to get the Nightwings down at the 1st and goal.
And this is the dual threat, the kick returner and the slot receiver. Steven Vega makes his 3rd catch, I believe, in today's game. And when you have other star receivers on the team, they somehow forget about Steven Vega, and he will burn you.
He will indeed. No doubt this is going to be a 1st and goal play for Josh Miller and company. A game Denver needs. We'll see if they can punch this in and take the lead. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom of your screen. Plenty in the box defensively. Miller to throw, throws back in the end zone, and he tiptoed in. Touchdown, Denver.
Toe drag swag. That's the name of this play right here. Toe drag swag. Nice job by Logan Hill, who finally breaks his streak of consecutive games with only one catch. This is his second one, and it's a beauty. Nice catch. You only need 1 foot. I don't know. If I was Vancouver, I might challenge that because it looked like both feet were out of bounds after that catch.
Yeah, only need 1 foot, so we'll see if we get a Harry's close call, close shave, but I don't know if we're going to get the chance for that. Denver has the lead at the moment. Extra point looks to be lined up. We'll see if that becomes a thing. Snap is low. Kick up and on the way. It is still good. Jackman is good on the extra point, although it did not look very good at the start of that. 10-7 Denver as we play just inside the second quarter from Canada Field.
Yeah, nice response to the Vancouver touchdown in the first quarter. Denver's back on top with the lead. We'll see if the defense can continue their streak because they actually stopped Vancouver on their last drive.
That kick is up and on the way. It'll be down to the 2. Chance for Chris Braun. He's going to move it to the right, tries a move to get away from the tackler. He'll get taken down at the 25-yard line. And that is where the Legion will come back out on the field. Tom Pepper and company back again as they try to take back the lead. Troy, I'm going to ask you, because I have the Out-of-Town scoreboard in front of me, do you want an update on your team?
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, so I'll go throughout, not going to go all at once, but we'll update as we go along here. But at the moment, Pepper's going to go to the outside. That's going to be a chance. Oh, good play from Ivan Sanchez. Nearly got the first down, but a great open field tackle is going to bring him down short. It'll be 2nd and 1. Let's start in Queen City. Queen City up 10-0 on the Vultures so far. They are in the second quarter, I do believe. So that is the first update we'll give. We'll go throughout the games that are live at the moment eventually. Offset I formation for Tom Pepper. Looking to throw. Oh, that's going to be a big hit. He's taken down. Pepper goes down with a little bit of help from his not-so-friendly opponents in Denver. What a hit by Bailey Baca to bring him down.
Gave him the nickname Chewbacca because of that name. Great job by Bailey Baca with the block shed. And you know he gave that sound after that sack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one would say Baca shoot him up and spit him out. 10-7. At the play action, looks to throw to the right. That's a catch, and not much more than that. 4th and 1. Vancouver is short of their intended target of getting the first down, and again, they will punt. So that is a big stop from Denver as they try to extend this lead.
Yeah, definitely not what the Vancouver Legion faithful wanted to see. Their offense has now gotten cold. The momentum is clearly on Denver's side. We'll see if the special teams can force a fumble here.
Chicago and Tallahassee scoreless as well there in the first quarter, a game both teams definitely want. And this will be a return for Vega. He will not get very far. This is to get down to the 30. 1st and 10. Denver with the football and a chance to make it a 2-possession game. This becomes an important drive before halftime, Troy. And Vancouver's defense definitely has to step up if they want to do what they want to do and play spoiler.
Yeah, here's the thing. Denver got too many weapons on offense. Even their role player, number 10, Steven Vega, is a valuable weapon. Vancouver's going to have to step it up and play disciplined football here.
Handoff, left side. McChesney breaks a tackle. Going to try to break a second one. That's a huge hit. What a hit it was. It'll be 2nd and 3 after an absolute monsoon hit McChesney.
And I believe that was Lopez with the hit. And McChesney was slow to get up on that play. Jarrett needs to make sure he keeps his head on a swivel because if he goes out in this game, it'll definitely hurt the Nightwings' offense attack. We'll see what he does for the rest of this game.
7:07 left in the second. Handoff, and a broken tackle, and another broken tackle, and he finds a way back to the line of scrimmage. I believe he did not lose a yard, although it looks pretty bad. 3rd and 3. They still have it 3rd and manageable.
And it's very important for Vancouver to stop him here. As you said, this is very they right now on their 39. If they stop him here, they got a chance to get decent field position after the punt, but they need to step it up right now.
Looks to throw, and he's going to get taken down by Vancouver's defensive line. That's a big play defensively for those guys, and that is a sack for, that is actually one of the backup defensive linemen who brought him down, and that is a big play. 4th and 7, Denver will punt.
Great job by Vancouver stepping up to the plate there. Now we'll see if their special teams and their offense can get things going and retake the lead here on this next drive.
That's the backup Stanley Hudson who came up with that sack. Real nice play. And a fair catch called for by Chris Braun at the 31-yard line. They'll mark him at the 32. And out back comes Tom Pepper. And Vancouver still in with a shout. They got the stop they wanted on the Stanley Hudson sack. And we'll see if they can put points on the board to try to reverse some momentum here.
Now, I'd like to see Vancouver actually use their kick returner as a receiver on this drive. Chris Braun's usually a reliable receiver whenever they look his way.
It'll be a throw for Pepper, left side. Oh, nearly intercepted. You know, I think the wobble on that ball actually stopped the interception, which was nearly in the cards, as Killian was the intended target.
Yeah, B.J. Armstrong was the guy who had a chance to make an INT, but yep, that wobbly pass for off the timing because he had both hands. He was trying to climb that ladder, failed to do so, and Vancouver lives to fight another down.
That's a real close play. Denver nearly brought that back to the house because there was nobody between him and the end zone. Might have been caught looking ahead, too. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from your Leopards, 32 yards.
See if Vancouver's offense can rebound off of that near interception.
Dangerous times. That's a play to the right for Ivan Sanchez that goes absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 10 for the Vancouver offense. As we take a look at the standings so far, top 6, Denver has the #1 spot at the moment. As mentioned, they win this game, they lock up the 1 seed and home field throughout. Alaska, Dallas, Baltimore, and Mexico City even right on their heels at the moment. And they would fall down many as far as 4 possibly. That's a long bomb, and it's caught deep towards the 15-yard line and stopped there. Chris Braun with a massive catch, and Tom Pepper with a long-distance call.
And that's what I wanted to see earlier. I wanted to see Chris Braun get a chance to make a catch because when the ball is thrown to him, he usually comes down with it, and he did there. Great job. We'll see if Vancouver can convert this to 6. They're already in field goal range, but I know they want to retake the lead.
What a play by Vancouver's offense. That brings them right back into the red zone. Last time they were here, they got a touchdown. 1st and 10. Pepper looks to throw. Plenty of time over the middle. That's caught. 10, 5 to the house. That is a touchdown for Vancouver, and that is not something Denver wanted to see, but it's in the end zone.
There's something about Vancouver and playing against good teams want to pull off an upset. Great play by Pepper, finding his wide receiver right there, able to fit it in between 2 Nightwings. 55 had a chance to pick it off, but he decided to let that ball go over his head, and he paid for it. Great job by Killian to get in the end zone.
Tight end with the block as well. It ends up being our Everscroll block of the game by movement. What a block that was to free up Brett Killian to get to the house. That is a gorgeous play for the Vancouver offense, as this extra point will be up and on the way here in fairly short order. Kick up and on the way from Ashley Finch is good. 14-10. Vancouver up on Denver in a must-win situation for the Nightwings. This is a big problem for those guys. We'll get the Nightwings back out on the field as we come closer to the quick 2-minute warning. So about 5 minutes left in this second quarter. That ball's going to be caught and taken out to the 20, 25, to the 27-yard line. And that is where he ends up. Everscroll by movement, block split. Protect your eyes from digital screens. Don't hurt your eyes by checking out SFL action. Protect them and see every moment by using the promo link in the scroll below. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL movement, premium watches, sunglasses, and accessories.
And Chris, I think the wild cards for both teams will be Chris Braun and Steven Vega. We'll see if the respective teams will get them more involved as the game goes along.
And that's going to be a run through the middle. And don't forget about this man. McChesney brings it in ahead to the 34-yard line. He's averaging 5.5 every time he touches the football. That's a big man's yardage.
And if you're a running back, you love that average. That means that you basically won't get touched until 5 yards down the field. So that means the O-line is doing a great job opening up holes for him.
This will be a run through the middle. McChesney has a first down. Get it to the 38-yard line. That's important. Talk about Sioux Falls. They're currently holding on to the last top 6 spots. They are in a dogfight with the Spitfire. It's 21-14 Indianapolis. In Indianapolis, they are in the second quarter. A little out-of-town update for you. How did he miss that sack?
Right.
That was really odd. Defensive lineman had Miller lined up, but could not bring him down. I think he was expecting a movement from Miller, but Miller stayed where he was.
Yeah, Miller must have had a red cape and said, "Olay," made the dude miss. Great job by Miller.
9-yard completion is going to set him up on 2nd and 1, just shy of midfield. Single back is going to be McChesney. He's going to get the football, try to get there, and he will not. 3rd and 1 after no gain on the play. Still scoreless. Chicago and Tallahassee as well.
A good job by Woods making the stop there. You know Denver's going to give McChesney the ball here unless Josh Miller has something up his sleeve. We'll see what happens here on this 3rd and short.
And this will be through the middle. McChesney, does he get there? He does. First down. All forward momentum is going to carry him past the yellow marker, and Denver will continue the drive.
Wow, I don't know if I'm Andy Hamilton. I might challenge that. I didn't think he got it, but he won't challenge it. Good carry by McChesney as the drive continues.
In the gun, Miller. 3 at the top of your screen, 2 at the bottom. He's in a 5-wide set on first down. High snap, brings it down, long bomb, left side, that's caught along the sideline, but he stepped out at the 25-yard line. Giacomo Jones on 2 catches has 54 yards.
Both catches were big receptions down the field, and Denver's O-line is doing a great job giving Josh Miller time to throw the ball, and JJ with another great catch, this time a one-handed grab. Previously, he climbed the ladder to get his first catch.
Wow. Incredible amount of fun there for Giacomo Jones, just could not quite keep it on the tightrope and keep himself in bounds, but still very good from the Denver wideout. Under center is Miller. As McChesney in the backfield looking to throw, puts it over the middle. That's tipped and incomplete. That was very much in danger, and Vancouver nearly took that away. 2nd and 10.
And Irvine with the pat down there. Good job by him. Now we'll see if the Denver defense can hold, the Vancouver defense can hold Denver to a field goal attempt and still keep the lead going into halftime.
Split backs formation for Denver. 2nd and 10, just north of the 2-minute warning here. Hand off McChesney. He's got some room to run, and he'll have a first down. That should take us to the 2-minute warning presented by Quip. It will do just that. 120 seconds to halftime. 14-10. Legion over the Denver Nightwings.
Vancouver's D gonna have to step it up. They want to hold Denver to a field goal attempt.
Yeah, can't delay things too much though. Can't delay things too much. Vancouver wants the ball back. See if they can get that here. 1st and 10 as Denver has the ball back in their possession. to the outside, thrown towards the sideline, and he will get taken out of bounds. A 5-yard completion for Logan Keel, his 3rd catch. Quip Design delivers simple ways to keep your mouth healthy with timed vibrations, brush head refills for $5, refilled every 3 months. Covered for life with free shipping for life. Try for 30 days and support the SFL with the promo code in the scroll below. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL. Quip, a more wholesome clean. Chance for the Night Wings to possibly take the lead back. 2nd and 5. That's a run through the middle that's not going to go anywhere. McChesney gets taken down at the 10-yard line, 3rd and a couple, or 3rd and 5 again as Stanley Hudson comes up, makes a play.
And the 2nd time we call Stanley's name in today's game. He had a sack earlier. And anybody's going to be facing Denver in the playoffs, the key factor is make sure you got 2 people, at least 2 people meeting McChesney before he gets started.
Canada Field getting loud for their Legion, trying to will their team to a stop. Throw over the middle, caught, 10-5 touchdown. It's Denver back on top again, and the Night Wings crawl back in front. They will not go away. What a play from Denver's offense.
I think that was Ken Lolo who made the catch. This is his rookie year, the 6'6", 240-pounder. Got his 4th touchdown of his career. A very important one because this should help give Denver a 3-point lead after this field goal attempt.
Hayapo Kinloa, what a play from him. And when in doubt, throw it up to your big tight end. Have him go and get it and bust through people. It's exactly what Denver did. And they get back onto the board because of it. Extra point going to be coming from Jackman here in just a moment. Snap is good, hold good, kick up and on the way. And it is through. In a game that can lock up the 1 seed for Denver just before half, they do get points, give Vancouver back the football. And Denver started out with the football at the start of this game. So this becomes a, well, kind of a relaxed drive for Vancouver. We'll see what they can do with it.
If I were Vancouver, I'll make sure I at least get 3 points on this drive because they will get the ball back and potentially extend their lead. They get a touchdown here.
Yeah, I do like that. That's a really, really good play for if they are able to get at least 3. Chance for Braun. He's going to have it at the 25-yard line to the 26. He will be taken down there. Pepper back out on the field, ready to run a 1:21 drill. See if they can do something with it. 17-14 Denver.
Well, hey, they were able to get a big pass to Chris Braun on the last drive. We'll see what they do here to get themselves down the field.
16-14 New Orleans up on London as well, as New Orleans sits in one of the top 6 spots. This will be a chance to the right-hand side. That's caught. And Ivan Sanchez will have some yards for himself, 6 yards forward to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I was a little worried that he wasn't going to be able to get out of bounds, but he was able to do that. That stops the clock and give Vancouver time to plan ahead here.
And my mistake, New Orleans actually holding the top wild card spot at 7-4, so a win they must have to keep their hopes alive to get into the top 6 at the very least, but at least they're in the playoff conversation. Single back for the Legion. Pepper to throw. Plenty of time. Wings it over the middle. It's caught, and he's got some room to go, but a nice job by the defenders to get to him. The safety is able to catch up to Brett Killian as Vancouver will call a timeout.
And Killian should be inches closer to that 4,900 career passing mark here. Great job by him, be able to make a slant inside, beat the 2 Denver defenders. Say that 3 times fast. And hey, Vancouver's marching down the field. They're getting inches closer to Denver's side of the ball. Side of the field, actually they are. We'll see if they can get points from this drive.
Split backs formation. Defensive line moving up. Looking to throw, plenty of time. Throws it right-hand side, and that's going to be a great play. The linebackers jump ahead to tip the ball aside as the Night Wings make a good defensive effort.
And Chewy helped provide the pressure there. Bailey Baca, good job by him. Let's see if at least it wasn't picked off because I looked like a dangerous pass from Pepper. Thankfully, it wasn't picked off. Let's see if they can rebound here, get closer to the field goal range.
Single back indeed for the Legion. From the Denver 41, looks to throw over the middle. That's going to be caught. and that is Brett Killian again who brings it up. They're going to run no huddle. 3rd and 3 with about 57 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts for Vancouver. Plenty of time to work with here. Over the middle, tipped, and that was a dangerous, ill-advised throw, and Denver nearly brought it back the other way.
Yeah, not a smart play by Tom Pepper. Bench looks like she's about to come out and try a long field goal attempt to tie this game. We'll see what happens here.
It would be a 51-yarder from this spot right here. We'll see if that's indeed what they try. At 4th and 3, definitely worth a shot, and that's what they're going to do. For 51 yards is the attempt. From the left hash. Snap good. Kick up. It's on the way. It is no good. Wide left from Ashley Finch. It had the leg but did not have the angle. And Vancouver walks away with nothing on this drive.
Yeah, the Vancouver Breeze just pushed it to the left. And unfortunately, that is her first miss of the season. I'm sorry, man. Ashley. I jinxed you.
Wah, wah. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So we no longer have a battle of the perfect kickers in Vancouver. Jackman's still perfect. And off. Oh, what a hit. Big truck for McChesney.
Will Denver surprise us to go deep, or will they be content to have the 3-point lead here?
30 seconds to go. They're going to keep running the ball. It looks like tries another no huddle. May try to get one more first down out of this. May try to leave themselves time for a Hail Mary, and McChesney not going to be able to get to midfield or get to the 49 of Vancouver to get the first down. And the clock continues to run. 13 left. They may just let this go, and it would make sense to at this point.
Uh-oh. They might try a Hail Mary here.
Yeah, if they get it off. We'll see. 3 seconds. They will. With 1 second left on the clock, they're going to try it. This is a long one. Going to the right side of the end zone. Tipped and incomplete. And that brings us to the halftime whistle. Denver in a must-win game to lock up the first seed. They are up 17-14 on the Legion in Canada Field. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter after this. It's the halftime report at the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music. Stay with us. back inside Canada Field as we get set for the third quarter of action. Vancouver down 17-14 to their western side of the country rivals, the Denver Nightwings. Denver had the ball to start things out in this game, so they will kick it to Vancouver to start this third quarter. If you guys are just joining us, missed a whale of a game so far. Decent bit of offense, some decent defensive plays as well. Chris Curtis, Troy Gaines along with you for what promises to be a wild ride in this second half. You're tuning in on the SFL Blitz. Welcome in. It's been a fun one so far, and it looks to continue to be that way as this will get to the 20-yard line, and that is where Chris Braun will get dropped. Tom Pepper back out on the field. Pretty successful first half for Tom Pepper. 2 touchdowns so far in this game. No interceptions on either side. So the Ball Hawks on defense haven't quite gotten their groove just yet. I expect us probably see one before we end this game, Troy.
Yeah, I expect to see one too, but hey, if Pepper remains having 0 interceptions, that's going to benefit his team tremendously.
Offset eye, handoff is going to be for Ivan Sanchez, who came out of the locker room with 8 total yards. He now has 7 total yards. He loses the yard here.
Yep, that's Mike Salchuk with the tackle here. If I'm Vancouver, I'll get Sanchez more involved as a receiver, get him to that 200-yard career reception mark.
Offset eye formation for Tom Pepper. Hand off, trying to bust through the tackles, and he'll get a couple yards. It's a 3-yard run through the middle for Ivan Sanchez. Make it 3rd and 7 from the 23.
Yeah, not a good start for Vancouver's offense so far. They're behind the 8 ball and is down in distance. But see if they can convert here and extend this drive.
Three at the top, 1 at the bottom for Pepper. He got 4 or 5 in the box defensively. Right side, looking to try to turn it. He's not going to be able to, as that ball did not really lead him very well. Braun makes the catch, but it's short of the first down marker. Vancouver goes 3 and out of the halftime locker room.
Yep, not the start they needed. And like I mentioned earlier in the first half, I'm sure everybody who watches football, when they see any 3rd and longs, they want their receivers to go beyond the first down mark before they even get a chance to make the catch. Unfortunately, Chris didn't, and it's now 4th and 3.
Update on the Wildcats and the Pride. It is a 6-0 score. Wildcats over the Pride. I believe there was a touchdown that just happened there, so that should go to 7 here shortly, as that one is fair caught at the 37-yard line for Denver. Taking a look at that matchup real quick as Tallahassee and Chicago play. Both of those guys, they're in the hunt. They're actually in the wild card spots, so they're looking to try to keep themselves there. Both teams sitting at 6 and 5, so that's a pivotal game in Florida at the moment.
Yeah, I know Shan Barner wants to get the upset and stay in the playoffs here. We'll see if they can do it.
That's a play action thrown over the middle by Josh Miller, and that was dangerous. Nearly making the play was the defensive line of Vancouver at 2nd and 10.
And there's Lamont Irvine again. Had another chance to make the INT, but there's the old saying goes, that's why they play defense, because they wasn't able to get that catch.
Right.
Hopefully that will come back to hurt Vancouver there.
Single back formation for Josh Miller. Throw left side. That's caught. Can he turn it? He cannot. As couldn't quite control it getting that ball out. And it is still 17-14, but a manageable 3rd down at the very least as Decker will bring that one in.
And we saw the stat line there, so I don't know if I congratulate Josh Miller already, but he's now over 6,600 career passing yards. Congratulations to you, Josh, on reaching that milestone.
It's a big milestone to hit, especially for somebody who's been in the league as not so long as he has. That's a crossing pattern, and it's on the ground, and it's picked up, I believe, by Denver. They are able to recover their own fumble, and they may actually challenge this. Lamont Irvine is the one who forced it, I believe, but could not pick it up, and we may see a challenge here to see if it was fumbled. Does he have possession of it is the question. May not matter in the grand scheme of things, as this will be punted away.
Yeah, because either way is going to be 4th down.
Yeah. Yeah, and they will indeed punt. So this will get all the way towards the 15-yard line. Caught there by Chris Braun, and he'll get it to the 26. A decent punt return. 1st and 10 for Pepper and company, down 3, as they have their second possession of the second half.
But great job by the Vancouver defense to make sure that Denver doesn't get any points on the board. Now their offense is going to have to heat up and catch fire. I love using that phrase.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's a pretty decent phrase right there. I like it. Shotgun play for Tom Pepper. Looking to throw to the outside. That one is going to be caught. And, busted through the sideline. 1st and 10 as Brett Killian, 7 for 8 on targets. And that is a nasty bit of play right there from him. And that'll bring the Vancouver Legion to a 1st down.
Yeah, he's able to make that great catch, break the tackle from B.J. Armstrong, and turn upfield to get that 1st down. Nice start. Great job by Killian there.
And how about this as well? 2 teams that are still in the hunt for a playoff spot. Las Vegas and Tulsa, they're doing battle in Sin City right now. Vegas up 45-6 on the Desperados to this point. And that is not the way Tulsa wanted to come through that particular game. That's going to go to the outside for Ivan Sanchez, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
I wasn't for sure he got the 1st down, but the ref is being kind today. Here's the replay, another swing pass, and this pass has been working for Vancouver. Usually when I see swing passes, the defense is able to corral the running back before he's able to turn upfield, but not in this case.
No, not at all. Apparently that's not a thing that's going to happen on this day. 1st and 10. From the Vancouver 48-yard line, just about inside of 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Still very close game to this point. Offset eye to the outside. That's going to be caught, trying to turn upfield, making a 7-yard completion. Good job fighting forward for those yards, and that's his 8th catch of this game, talking about Brett Killian.
Yeah, he should be well over the yards he needed to reach his milestone. Good job by Killian, be able to make that catch, turn up the field, and get 7 yards. It's like the same play he did previously.
Single back formation. It's going to be Sanchez in the backfield, 3 at the bottom of your screen for the wide receivers. 4 in the defensive line. It'll be a Pepper throw. Over the right side, that's picked off. And you and I both saw it coming at some point. That's a big bomb and well read by Lee, the cornerback for the Denver Night Wings.
Matthew Lee with a drive-ending INT. Unfortunately, Brett Killian and Tom Pepper definitely weren't in sync on that pass play. Matthew Lee looked like he was the one who was supposed to get the ball. Great job by him. Let's see if the Denver defense can convert this INT into points.
First turnover from either side today. We had a fumble earlier, but it was recovered by the offending team. And that'll be a 4-yard completion to the right-hand side from Miller, as the big tight end will bring that one in, 2nd and 6.
And so far, Chris, has been a complete contrast from their previous meeting. Remember, the score was 63-38 on Denver's side. Defenses have stepped it up for sure in this game.
Take a look there at Gus Schultz, the rookie cornerback for the Vancouver Legion. 3 at the bottom of your screen for Denver. Handoff, McChesney busts through 1, and he's racking up a bit of a body count. He's trucked a couple people like that. 3rd and 2.
I love it when I see the running backs able to send the opposing team's defenders into the shadow realm with some shoulder charges like that. But here's important 3rd and short. If Denver can stop them, if Vancouver can stop them, they should get a decent field position after the punt.
Handoff through the middle. That's McChesney with a 1st down. And this is a definite drive for Denver to take time off the clock, as McChesney's still close to 5 yards per carry on the average.
And we see the replay here. Looks like Frank Champion just shot out the wrong gap, but he was able to come back and make the tackle there. But it was too late as Denver converted that 1st down. But Champion only needs one more tackle, and he'll reach that milestone.
Let's get an update from New Orleans as well. New Orleans up on the London Knights 23-14. Both New Orleans and London in a 6-5 spot at the moment in the standings. They hold on to wild card dreams. This is going to be a run to the left for McChesney. Not much to it. It's a 4-yard gain.
And it took 2 to stop McChesney. That's what's going to have to be done to stop this guy, keeping him from busting out a long run. Great job by the Vancouver defense on that play.
Under center is Miller. Plenty of time, looks to throw. Short over the middle crossing pattern to the midfield line. They'll have it inside of the midfield Vancouver territory, and that is a 3rd and 2 upcoming.
I mean, I definitely miss Irvine's milestones for this season. He now has set way over 70 tackles for the season, and he's definitely over 180 career tackles.
Closer game in Indianapolis, 24-21. The Spitfire over the Sparrows at the moment. And that's going to be a ball right side caught. That's going to be towards the outside spin move attempt. But 3 Legion players going to get all over Steven Vega. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31.
And Chris, I mentioned earlier, the wild cards in this game is going to be the slot receivers or the 3rd receiver for both teams, Steven Vega and Chris Braun. This time it was Vega. There was 3 defenders, but they were nowhere near Vega as he was able to make that catch and convert that to a 1st down on Vancouver's side of the field.
And there's an argument out there that Vega's probably one of the top non-star players in the SFL, and he's showing why on this night. Split back formation for the Nightwings. Handoff McChesney. He's going to bust through the line of scrimmage, but not get very far. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now over the 107-yard mark he is, as he's been the more worked running back of the 2 sides.
Yep, let's go back to Vega. I believe that Vega may be one of the leading receivers, if not the leading receiver for this Denver offense.
Would not be surprised by that. He's been a big part of this offense, no doubt. This will be Miller. Chance to throw, but he's taken down. And the arm throwing motion was going forward, so no fumble on the play. 3rd and 9 now is a longer 3rd down upcoming for the Nightwings.
And great job by the role player Hudson, the defensive lineman, able to make sure that Miller doesn't get that pass off. This is like the 3rd or 4th time we had mentioned him. He's making an impact.
In the gun, by himself, 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom for Miller. 5 in the box defensively, plenty of time to throw. Wings it right side, tipped and incomplete. 4th and 9, decision time for Denver. From the 31, it would be a 48-yarder from here, and they may put Jackman's perfect kicking record on the line here. Kramer Jackman so far 29 for 29, I do believe, on the season.
Well, they will bring him out there. Hopefully he can get 30 for 30. I don't want to see 2 kickers lose their streak. I feel kind of bad for one. I will definitely feel bad for the other if he gets a chance to make this kick.
Well, he will get a chance. It's from the middle hash, or middle of the 2 hashes. Right-footed kicker at the 37-yard line is where he's lined up. Snap good, hold good, kick up. It's on the way, and it is good right down the middle. 47 yards, and Kramer Jackman keeps his perfect streak alive and give the Nightwings a 6-point lead, more importantly.
And somebody should play the Seinfeld theme music there, because Kramer has come through here on that nice field goal attempt. 47 yards, and he remains perfect. Good job by him. Help Denver extends their lead by 6.
Yeah, 20-14, so Vancouver's still within 1 possession. They still can break the hearts of Nightwings faithful if they can execute. 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It'll be a chance for Braun out of the end zone. Busts through the middle, gets to the 25-yard line is where they'll mark him. It is going to be a 1st and 10 from there.
And
guys,
the special.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I was to say, if you guys are just joining us, you missed a pretty good game so far. Chris Curtis, Troy Gaines with you from Canada Field in Vancouver. every single game that's on the SFL family of networks at the moment has playoff implications, and definitely this one does follow suit in that. Chance for Pepper over the middle crossing pattern. That is going to be a 3-yard completion. Not much to that one. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And what's important there on this stat line is that number 1 on the INT mark. Tom Pepper unfortunately threw another INT, but they only lost 3 points because of that. We'll see if Vancouver's offense can get a touchdown here and retake the lead in this drive.
Quick throw cup coming. That's a crossing pattern again. Can he get there? No, he cannot. 3rd and 1, as there was a wall of people between him and the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 1.
And Mickey Martino with another catch there. He had the touchdown earlier in the first half.
Yep.
We'll see if they're going to feed Ivan Sanchez the ball as a ball carrier, or maybe swinging out to him.
Getting him involved, I think, is going to be key the rest of this game. They're going to put it over the middle here. That's going to be caught. What a grab and an absolute seed for Brett Killian over the middle. 1st and 10 at the 47.
And he's definitely over the 4,900 career receiving mark. Good job by Brett Killian. Nice dot by Tom Pepper. Able to fit it right there. And one thing I definitely got to be impressed is the O-line of the Vancouver Legion, because Pepper was sacked 7 times versus London last week. I don't think he's been sacked so far today.
Offset I formation. There's plenty of defensive line help coming. This will be a chance for Ivan Sanchez to get in his hands. What a truck! Oh man, does somebody get the number on that? I think it was 49 who just busted through. 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain.
And Chris, what do you get when you see a Mack truck and a fly? A tragedy for the fly, because he got splattered there. Great job by Sanchez on that one.
That was brutal. 2nd and 4. Split backs formation. Sanchez, one of those backs. He'll get a handoff here. Goes left side, has some room to run. Oh, man. Big mistake by Ivan Sanchez. He does get the first down, but I think if he cuts that outside, he has a chance to go all the way to the house.
I agree with you there. As we see the replay, he was running to his left, but he wanted to hit somebody instead. He ran right into Mike Solchuk. Man.
Still going to work, though. Vancouver does get the first down, so it's not all for naught. 14 or 20 to 14. Vancouver's still down by 6. Under center is Tom Pepper. Plenty in the box defensively for Denver. That's through the middle for Sanchez, and that is going to be a 4-yard gain for him at 2nd and 6.
And he was lucky that he didn't cough up that ball. He was doing the Heisman pose as he was running up the middle, but good job by him not to just get that ball dislodged. We see Brett Killian's numbers there.
That man has been a special receiver for this Vancouver team, especially on this night. Handoff for Sanchez. Tries to get through 1. He'll get taken down after a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 4. They're inching closer to the red zone here. They're at least in long field goal range for Ashley Finch, who I'm sure is looking to redeem herself.
Yes, she is looking to redeem herself, but this has been all Ivan Sanchez. They definitely want to give him a rest here and look to maybe one of their receivers here on this play. We'll see what happens.
3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. 7 in the box defensively. Chance, that's right side towards the sideline, and out of bounds. That's not going to work, and that is a big mistake for the tight end. That's going to be 4th and 4. Finch comes out to attempt the field goal.
Now, one of the usual sayings from last season was Steven was in bounds. Unfortunately, Steven's not on Vancouver anymore, but that time it was in bounds. I thought, surprised Vancouver didn't challenge it there.
Somewhere, yeah, Andy Hamilton saying Cade Stevens was in bounds. 4th and 4. It'll be a field goal attempt, 43 yards from the right hash. Kick up. It is on the way from Ashley Finch, and this one is through the uprights, closer to the right upright, but it is indeed in. So 3 points added to Vancouver as we get closer to the end of the 3rd quarter of play, as you see that one sneak through on the right half. 20 seconds.
I know for both coaches, they're happy to see that their defense has been doing a better job against the opposing team in comparison to 2 weeks ago.
It's very, very true. Big big ups to them, and even in the second half, because we looked like we were going to have a shootout in the first half when we were having touchdown after touchdown, but it has since calmed down quite a bit. Chance for Vega, big spin move, and he's going to get to the 31-yard line. He put his special teams guy in the spin cycle. That was a nasty, nasty revolution. And rotation anyway, it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, he definitely caused one defender to fly into nowhere, but he got the shoulder charge from the other guy. But still, good, decent field position for Denver. We'll see what they do here on this drive.
1st and 10. From their own 31-yard line. Denver looking to extend this lead. Miller to throw. Puts it deep over the middle, and it was overthrown. Very dangerous. And that is a 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Yeah, very dangerous throw there. I actually would have dumped it off to McChesney because he was the more wide-open receiver there. 2nd and 10. We'll see what Denver does here. But going back to McChesney, this is his 3rd straight game, at least going over 100 yards rushing. Way to finish off the regular season, Jared.
In the gun by himself, or actually with 2 anyway. Is going to be Josh Miller. 7-8 in the box for the Legion. Sending some extra help over the middle, and somehow was able to split the seam. That didn't make much sense, but it ended up happening anyway. Logan Keel with a nasty catch over the middle. And that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Denver up 3 with the football, trying to seal away the top seed in the playoffs. We'll see if Vancouver can break the hearts of the Rocky Mountain faithful as we enter the 4th quarter. This is the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music.
Now to see Mark Lopez right there. They definitely want to stop Denver here and get the ball back and get a chance to either tie it up or take the lead.
This is a big 3rd down play, 3rd and short, and it is caught over the middle. I think that's Keel again. It is, as he gets deep into Vancouver territory to the 28-yard line.
This is back-to-back receptions by Logan Keel. We heard him say, "Give me that," preventing potential INTs by making some great catches there. And now they got a chance to extend this lead unless Vancouver can force a turnover here. We'll see what happens.
1st and 10. That is McChesney in the backfield. Looks to throw, plenty of time outside, looking for the sideline, doesn't matter. 4-yard completion, real good open field tackle by Vancouver, and that'll be another one added to the total for Josh Miller. 237 through the air right now, 2 touchdowns and no interceptions to his detriment in this game.
And that's the difference right now, 0 interceptions to 1. We'll see if the defense of Vancouver can get their team back in this game.
That's going to be through the middle. McChesney busts through. He's got some room to run. 10-5. Gets to the 2-yard line to the 1, and he will be stopped there. What a run from that man. He has been the most consistent performer on the Denver offense today.
Yeah, that's why he was named Player of the Week last week, well, 2 weeks ago, from his great play. And look at that. He was able to break the first tackle. Almost got in the end zone, but Dante West was able to make the touchdown-saving tackle. But it's maybe pretty much automatic here. I think Denver's going to feed number 32 the ball here and extend their lead.
Update from Buffalo, 31-16. The Corsairs over the Vultures at the moment. 15-point deficit in the 3rd quarter for Baltimore. Both teams need a win. Back in Vancouver. Denver knocking on the door. Chance for a touchdown. Through the middle. Right side touchdown. That is perfect from McChesney. It is going to put them even farther ahead, make it a 2-score game.
Now, Chris, I believe this is the 2nd time I see Jared McChesney moon his own teammates.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Because I saw this in an earlier game, me and DeMond called, and he mooned his teammates after he scored. Why he's being so disrespectful to his own team? Maybe it's because they wear the same colors.
Maybe it's a sign of appreciation, because after they see that, they're looking at taillights. I don't know. That's pretty good. It's going to be a big touchdown for Denver, though. They're going to go up by 10 points, depending on this extra point, which is up and through. So Vancouver is going to have to try to get some points here, probably on this drive, if not very soon after, as the Nightwings up 10 points as they try to lock up the 1 seed.
Yeah, Vancouver definitely want to get a touchdown here because we see that at the bottom right hand of the screen, right side of the screen, is only 9:28 left. They got to make their move and make an impact starting now.
Update from Indianapolis. We are final in Indy, 24-21. The Spitfire have beaten the Sioux Falls Sparrows. That will change things in the playoff landscape, as that will probably push the Sparrows out of the wild card picture, depending on what the tiebreakers look like, as this ball will get back to the 28-yard line. Still 1st and 10 for the Legion as they have the football. This is a big drive for Vancouver if they want to send Denver spiraling down possibly to the 4 seed.
I will look to Chris Braun again. He's been a dangerous receiver so far today, and Denver hasn't stuck him when he was on the field.
Pepper over the middle. That's a crossing pattern. Diving attempt by Brett Killian, but it's all for naught. 9 for 11 on his targets so far in this game. He's been very good. Pepper misses him on that occasion.
Yeah, but thankfully Pepper threw it to only where his receiver had a chance to make that play, because there were at least 4 Nightwings surrounding Killian. At least Denver gets to live on to fight another drive here.
Update from Vegas as well. The Fury have dispatched of the Desperados 52-13. A shellacking from Vegas. Right side, caught. That is going to be Sanchez, who gets lit up and sent out of bounds. But a big hit keeps him short of the first down marker at the 37. It's 3rd and 1.
And let's congratulate that guy, Nicholas Warner. That's the one way to get 200 career tackles right there. Wow.
Less of a tackle, more of a spear. What a play by Nicholas Warner, 3rd and 1.
I didn't know Warner was related to Bill Goldberg laying a spear.
Offset I formation for the Legion. Right side, chance for Sanchez to run, and he's got plenty of room. To the 35-30, he gets taken down at the 29-yard line. Huge run, and Vancouver starting to get loud at Canada Field.
You got another movement block right there by number 32, and then that just sprung Sanchez. It's like, oh, you going to send me to the shadow realm? Well, I can do you one better. I can help my team get into scoring range.
I like it. I like it. Into field goal range. Single back formation, 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom for Vancouver. Hand off, Sanchez going to try for some more. He'll get a yard. To the 28 he goes.
And not a bad average, 5.6 yards per carry and 62 yards rushing so far. And this game's not over yet. We could have a chance with one running back. Wait a minute, let me stop while saying that. Number 36 was almost got called. They're talking trash. He could have got his team 5 yards there.
That's going to be deep left side. It's caught at the 9-yard line. They'll call it the 8. What a grab. Brett Killian again, his 10th catch.
Hopefully we get a replay. We do, and Brett Killian's living up to his name, killing them with these awesome catches. Here we go. He's able to make that catch by climbing that ladder. He absorbed a hit, but came down with the play, made the catch, and it's now 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 8. This is going to be a big, big red zone possession for the Legion. They can get it back to within a score as we play with 7 and change left in the 4th quarter. Offset I formation. Looking to throw is Pepper. Right side of the end zone, open, caught, touchdown! Vancouver has it within a score.
And guess who? Is Chris Braun once again making a great play, this time for 6. I know Chris Braun loves Halloween. He's basically being a very scary person for the Denver secondary.
Oh,
look at this toe drag class. Yeah, he just completely forgot about him. You can't do that. I told you guys, both Vega and Braun is going to be the wild card in today's game, and they both have proven me right so far.
That's a big, big possession from Vancouver. They're able to, once the scoreboard updates, 27-7 or 27-24 is what it should be after this is done. Get our guys in the truck on that here shortly. That kick is up, and it is through. So a 3-point game in Vancouver. And the Nightwings will get the ball back to try to seal this game up, but there's 7.5 minutes left. Still a ton of time for the Legion to possibly come back and take the lead.
Yeah, this is a very important drive. Even if Denver melts the clock away, but don't come away with points, Vancouver will have a chance to win it. Denver definitely want to come away with points in this drive.
That kick is up and on the way. It'll get down to Vega at the 10-yard line. Caught there to the 25, stopped at the 27 after a truck ran through Steven Vega. And that is where Josh Miller will come back out onto the field. And this is hero time for Denver. They get a touchdown. They put a lot more pressure on Vancouver. Vancouver is the team with nothing to lose. They're out of playoff positioning at the moment, but they can really make things difficult on Denver, which is exactly what they want to do if you're Andy Hamilton. In the gun, Miller to throw. Left side crossing pattern caught. And that is going to be second. No, he dropped it. 2nd and 10. Unreal. I thought he brought that one in, talking about Kinloa.
Yeah, here's the replay here. Looked like he had a catch, but he got speared. Man, his ribs hurt. There's a phrase I need to say right here. Here's replay. Oh, nice hit.
Surprised he actually didn't have possession of that. I'm surprised it wasn't called a fumble.
Right. I guess the refs were conjuring him. It looked like he did make a football move.
Close games all around in the SFL with the exception of the one in Buffalo, 38-16, Queen City up over Baltimore. But you have one possession games everywhere else in this playoff, week 12. This is going to be a run through the middle, 136 on the ground for McChesney as he gets 5 more.
Now, Jarrett currently has a 2-game streak of running over 200 yards rushing. Will they feed him ball and make this a 3-game streak for him? We'll see. Right now, he's not on the field.
Is that Gus Schultz with the taunt there?
Yes, that was.
Do you believe it was? The rookie showing some grit. Chance for Miller left side. That's going to be a catch trying to get to the outside, and he is going to be stopped at the 38-yard line. Clock stops as well as they get the first down.
I'm going to sound like a broken record, but guess who made the play? Steven Vega. The wild card in this game, because that extends the drive, and that'll definitely help melt down the clock as we see it running again. It's now 6:50 and counting.
So 30-28, Pharaohs over the London Knights at the moment in the 4th quarter. That's going to be a run to the left side, 2nd and 9. Not much going there for McChesney.
And this drive could help either team depending on the end result. This clock is melting away. If Denver doesn't come away with 6, Vancouver has a chance to win it with very little time left for Denver when they get the ball back. But we'll see what Denver does here.
Play action. Miller, pump fake, throws short, a little bit of a screen play. Gonna try to bust through. Does he get there? No. 3rd and 1. Very close, but McChesney on the running back screen is not quite able to get to the first down marker.
Yeah, but he made this a very manageable 3rd and short. I think Vancouver is going to have to get ready to see number 32 once again. Stop him here and get the ball back.
3 in the backfield. Hand off, trying to bust through. He's going to get stopped behind the line. What a stop. Oh, man, Levant Irvine with his 5th tackle in this game. That's a huge one for a loss.
And I say it usually takes 2 people to stop McChesney, but Levant Irvine just said, hold my beer. Now he's over 180 career tackles. I misspoke earlier. Great job. Way to get 150. 180, I mean.
That's going to be a play on the punt. And it's going to get down to the 28-yard line. As Denver will kick it away to Chris Braun, get Tom Pepper back out on the field, and don't look now, but Vancouver has the ball with about 6 minutes and change left, or 5 minutes and change left in this football game. And wouldn't it be something if Canada Field were able to erupt and send their former Western Conference rivals to the possible 4th seed, depending on what happens tomorrow. Pepper to throw to the outside. It's Sanchez. Plenty of time and momentum as he busts through. And you saw that coming. He got a full head of steam and just got through his supposed tackler. He does get bumped out of bounds. It's an 8-yard gain.
But that's a great start, and Ivan Sanchez has been a beast. He kind of reminds me of Mike Allstott of the Buccaneers, especially wearing that number, trucking people.
He's racking up a body count just like McChesney was earlier. Offset I formation, that is Sanchez in the backfield. Got Brett Killian in the slot. Hand off Sanchez. Oh, he hesitated. May not matter. He busts through a tackle and gets shoelaced at the 43-yard line, down with 4:45 left. It's a new set of downs for the Legion.
Yeah, he stuttered a step or he got caught by the turf monster. Either way, that delayed his progress, but that actually helped him out as he got that first down after that carry. Nice day so far, but the difference is that INT. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt him.
Offset I formation for Vancouver. Plenty of the box defensively. Looks like they're going to be sending everybody they can at Sanchez. Oh, and he's going to bust through one. Can he break through two? He cannot. Gets taken down after a 7-yard completion. They get to the midfield stripe and make it indeed a 2nd and 3. They're going to keep going forward as much as they can. They got plenty of clock to burn, and they have the advantage.
Yeah, and they can get 6 points here. That's going to put Denver behind the 8 ball here. We got a potential upset brewing right here.
Yeah, you should be on upset alert if you're paying attention to the SFL Blitz right now. Chance for Sanchez to get the first down. He does, and make it another new set for Vancouver. He has been the workhorse on this drive. He continues to do so.
Yeah, I think every play went to Sanchez so far in this drive, and now they're on Denver's side of the field on their 45. The important stat line, that clock, 3:33 and counting. Vancouver has a chance to pull off the upset.
Offset I for Tom Pepper. We've got an update brewing in New Orleans. We'll get to that in a second. Pepper to throw. Over the middle. That's going to be caught after a 4-yard completion. Make it 2nd and 6. New Orleans has kicked a field goal with 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They've taken a 33-31 lead over London. The Pharaohs and the Knights both need a win. The Pharaohs holding on to the 6th of the top 6 spots for playoff positioning. So something to keep a track of for the seeding chart. That's going to be through the middle as we get back to action here. 3rd and 2, as Sanchez will bring it to a 3rd and manageable for Vancouver.
What could help both of those teams you just mentioned earlier is the fact that Sioux Falls lost, because they were actually ahead of them, if I remember correctly. So that could bounce them out of the playoff situation.
Talking
especially
about
Queen
London.
City wins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. And Queen City, I believe that one is close to being done. Not quite there yet. That's going to be over the middle, and that's going to be a catch for, that is, who is that?
The
85. Yep, big tight end.
Yeah, he took over for Kay Stevens this season. Great catch by him. Helped extend this drive after we about to reach the 2-minute warning.
They're 5 seconds away from it. Will they get another playoff is the question, and they will not. So the quick 2-minute warning. Last one of the fourth quarter. Vancouver knocking on the door. They're in field goal range with 3 points separating themselves and the Denver Night Wings. This is the SFL on YouTube. It's week 12, and it's presented by APM Music. 2-minute warning is done. Denver needs to have a defensive stop here. Very, very crucial point of this game. It's a free play. Outside right side caught. Not much to that, but we'll have our first MeUndies laundry on the field of this game, which is a, well, it's a feat for sure, as encroachment's going to put them 5 yards forward.
Yeah, maybe this is a sign of the Night Wings defense being tired, especially being trucked all day by Sanchez. That's Chewy's unfortunate mishap, because this will make it a 1st and 5 because of his undisciplined play there.
So 1st and 5 indeed. They get closer and closer, make the kick a little bit easier for Ashley Finch should they need her. It'd be a 41-yarder from this spot. Offset I would expect this one to go to Sanchez. He's going to try to get a little bit closer if they can. Handoff, right side. Sanchez has some room between the tackles. Got some room to run. 10. Oh, he gets to the 5. He gets taken down there. What a play from Ivan Sanchez.
And I'm not for sure. I think this may be the first game in a while for Ivan Sanchez to be able to get 100 yards rushing, and it's very important now. They're in scoring range. If they get 6, this is going to be a incredible finish to today's game.
90 seconds left in this football game. Pepper looks to throw, looks, throws, end zone, drop pass.
No!
Oh, he couldn't grab it. Oh, man, the tight end couldn't do it. MeUndies are the world's most comfortable underwear. Use the promo link in the scroll below. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL. Give the gift of comfort with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, free shipping and returns, signature soft and stretchy MeUndies. 27-24. That was nearly death for the Night Wings, who are trying to hold on. Single back formation. Sanchez in the backfield from the 5-yard line. Handoff. Sanchez gets stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Now, it's very important for Denver to come away with, with Vancouver to come away with 6. But look at that clock.
Oh, man.
It's close to the end of the game here.
This is very, very tight. 3rd and goal. That's a free play. Play action may not matter. Left side, nobody in the area. It doesn't matter. That's a penalty on the Night Wings. Half the distance to the goal coming. Put it at the 2.5.
Neutral zone infraction, number 90, defense, half the distance to the goal. Repeat,
Okay.
It's not a first down, though.
It is not. That is true. They do repeat the 2nd down if I'm not, or repeat the 3rd down if I'm not mistaken. So there's 2 tries here. 1, maybe 2 if they decide not to kick the field goal.
And if Vancouver scores, that dude whose name is Attack will be under attack by Jeremy Vega for being offsides on that play.
55 seconds to go. It's 3rd and goal. Sanchez is the backfield. Pepper to throw. Looks, gets it. Corner, end zone, touchdown, Vancouver. They did it. Vancouver comes all the way back and takes the lead in the late going against the Night Wings, who might have to watch results to see where they land.
What a play by the wild card of the Vancouver Legion, Chris Braun. What a catch. And
oh, man.
That was amazing.
An intense moment here in Canada Field. Ashley Finch going to try to add on the insurance point, make sure the Night Wings have to get a touchdown to extend this game, or to win this game. This becomes a huge extra point. Snaps good, hold good, kick up and on the way. It is up and through. 31-27, Vancouver over Denver. Denver needs a mile-high miracle to lock up the 1 seed at this point. Still 52 seconds on the clock, but keep in mind Denver has all 3 timeouts. They can make this 52 seconds last as long as they want, as long as they have forward progress. Kick is up and on the way. Steven Vega, big return coming from the 5. 10, 15, 20, 25 to the 27-yard line. That is where he is stopped. And Josh Miller. This is why you're here, big fella. His 3rd season in the league, all 3 with the Night Wings. This is huge for him and this team.
He'll be a great way to send themselves in the playoffs if they able to march down the field and get the winning touchdown here. We'll see what happens.
In the gun, 5 wide. Still all 3 timeouts as mentioned. Clock moves. Looks to throw, left side, trying to get out of bounds. He is going to get there. That's a 6-yard completion and a good one, as I believe that was Giacomo Jones, his first catch in a little while.
And good job making sure that he got out of bounds, help preserve some clock and preserve the timeouts. Under 2 minutes, the clock will stop when you go out of bounds, unlike beforehand. So we'll see what Denver does here.
Three at the top, 1 at the bottom. Miller, play action, over the middle, tries to get it to his running back. That didn't work. Big play, and that is going to keep it to a 3rd and 4. It was not his running back, my fault. It was Ha, as that is going to be 3rd and a little bit, still 3rd and very manageable at this point.
But Vancouver's like, ha ha, for not making that catch. If they can stop him here, this will be a great upset. We'll see if Denver's defense can step it up.
Smithers, get me your best receiver. Under center. Miller. Handoff instead. Interesting play call, and it does not work out. Denver calls a timeout. It's 4th and 4.
All right, here we go. Very important play right here. If Vancouver stops them, they will pull off the upset because today was essentially their bowl game, their championship game. And they played like it today.
They did. They did indeed. They have a chance to close this thing out. They'd love to close out this season with a win on Canada turf. 5 wide. Everybody out for a pass. Josh Miller in the gun by himself, and everyone -3 in coverage. Right side. Caught! Whoa! Oh, he got it to the 37-yard line, to the 38. Oh, man, there's 31 ticks left. Denver calls their second timeout, and they are still in business here.
This is one of them plays where you know what they're going to do, but it didn't matter. Great dot by Josh Miller to Logan Keel. Yeah, they on Vancouver's side of the field, but they need touchdown. They need 6 points. A field goal won't do it for them.
This is a big play. 1st and 10 to get the clock moving. They got to get to the out-of-bounds marker. Play action, thrown to the sideline, caught. That's an 8-yard completion. What a catch by Logan Keel to stop the clock with 27 ticks left, still able to preserve their timeout.
And one thing about Logan Keel, I know he's been happy today. He had 2 straight games with just 1 reception. He has more than that, and he's been a major factor so far in this drive. Here we go.
3 in the backfield. Are they really thinking run here?
Looks like it.
It looks like it, and it will be. Left side, McChesney has the first down, but they have to run no huddle. 26 left. This is going to be a major play. They may try to spike this and try to preserve the timeout. Nope, they'll try to run it again. McChesney to the outside, got to cut the edge. Got to get to the outside of the sideline. They won't do it, and they called their last timeout. 10 seconds left, at least from here. They can try for the end zone. 18 from the 18-yard line in Vancouver territory.
And in fact, these next 3 plays will have to go to the end zone. It cannot be anything short, because if it is, it's game over.
2nd and 3. 18 yards separating Denver from a 1 seed in the playoffs. Split backs formation for Miller. Steps back, looks to throw, plenty of time. Right side, floats it, 10! Oh, we got stopped!
Oh, no.
1 sec left! Oh, it's gonna end on the 1-yard line. Denver is gonna lose this game 31-27. He got stopped at the 1-yard line. My goodness, Vancouver comes up with a last-moment stop to win the game in Week 12, and I dare say, let's get your thoughts, Mr. Gaines.
This has been a great game, a big upset. Vancouver was looking for paybacks after losing 63-38 2 weeks ago, and they did in the big way, getting Chris Braun involved because he had 2 receiving touchdowns, the big one at the end of the game. This game felt like a more exciting version of the Rams-Titans Super Bowl from '99. It ended the same way, 1 yard short.
Oh,
what a game
man.
for Vancouver.
What a game indeed. This game definitely will shape the playoff situation for the rest of this season. Obviously, we have a few more games to go tomorrow to see where everyone shakes out. But what a game to try to seal up the 1 seed, but not so much, not so fast. Denver will fall to 9-3, which may put them in a tiebreaker scenario with a few scenarios to play out tomorrow night. With that said, that is going to do it here from Vancouver. Vancouver goes out with a win, ends up 5-7 on the season. So good luck to them going forward into the next campaign. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. For more, log on to simulationfl.net or use the Discord command in chat to join our awesome Discord server and become a part of the community. For T. Roy Gaines and everyone else here at SFL HQ, I'm Chris Curtis saying goodbye and good night from Vancouver. Again, Denver goes down to Vancouver 31-27. 27. We'll see you tomorrow night for the conclusion of the regular season for season number 12.
Take care, SFL Nation.